And the Louisville Mayor's Contest is one of dozens of races we are following across Kentucky and Indiana as primary election day approaches. WDRB's Conroy Deluche is here now with a look at both sides of the river as campaigns wind down. Conroy?
Fallon, we're still 22 days away from the polls closing here in Kentucky, but in Indiana, early voting is underway and voters in the Hoosier State have 8 days to cast their ballots. Campaign signs line the sidewalks leading up to the 4-H fairgrounds in Floyd County, Indiana, one of 2 early voting sites across the county.
And right now it's a quick in and out. You can usually pull right up, get right in, and get right out.
Danita Burks oversees elections as the county clerk and hopes to see more people take advantage of this extended window to cast a ballot. So far, her office reports only about 2,100 ballots have been filled out, compared to 55,000 registered voters.
So as long as you're a registered voter, you have your ID, which is primary your photo ID, you can go to either place because we do vote centers here in Floyd County.
Early voting continues this week, and the next Tuesday, May 3rd, is Election Day in Indiana. Across the river in Kentucky, early voting returns for this year's elections. There will be 6 days of excused absentee voting starting on May 4th.
That means people like students, people that are maybe has a spouse that's scheduled for surgery. Those are excuses that they can go early.
Then from May 12th to the 14th, there will be no excuse early voting. Jefferson County Clerk Bobby Holsclaw says 6 centers will be open across the county during that period.
I think it helps the voter. It makes it a little more convenient.
Then finally, Election Day in Kentucky is Tuesday, May 17th. As usual, polls will be open from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. While the election days are different in both states, you'll need to show a photo ID to cast a ballot. And Holsclaw's office says they're still looking for poll workers for Election Day, Democrats and Republicans.
And just to remind voters, because sometimes there can be confusion, where do they need to go to cast their ballot if they choose to vote on Election Day?
Well, and not to add to the confusion, but that depends on the county, and they should ask their clerk's office. For instance, Floyd County, Indiana has voting centers, so it doesn't matter which one you go to. But here in Louisville, on Election Day specifically, you have to go to your specific precinct, which you can find online, and Holsclaw says you'll get a postcard beforehand with that info. And keep in mind, there's more than 200. Fallon?
All right, Conroy, thank you.